Hi, this is Satiris with a quick training video just for my team. And I get this question asked quite often, and it's what do I need to actually do every day to be able to, make money and sort of produce results in my business. And what I have is a list. I have a list of daily marketing tasks. And what I recommend is I recommend you do at least one of each. From there's two different lists here, and I recommend you do at least one a day from each of these lists. Now really this is the bare minimum. It's the bare minimum, okay, if you want to have any sort of headway at all in your business. But if you're really wanting to move forward fast and you're wanting to, be successful and you're wanting to make money faster and so on, I recommend you do more than one of these things a day. You might choose to do 4 or 5 a day. But it's very, very important, whatever you decide to do, it's important that you continue to do it daily, okay? Now, okay, you could have a whirlwind day where you go and you do 6 tasks a day, and that's great, but it's not any good if you're going to do 6 tasks today, get really peeved off because you did so much work and then not do anything for 5 days, okay? So I'd much prefer to do 1 or 2 things every day and continue to do them for the next 6 months than to do 6 tasks tomorrow and the next day and then get annoyed and think it's too much and not do anything, because that's how you will, you won't have any results if you do that. Okay, so well, you might have results when you're doing it, but long term you're not going to have results if you actually stop doing what you need to do. So like I said, there's 2 different lists here, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to take at least one of these things a day from each list and actually put them into action them, okay? So the first list is basically passive income strategy, and the passive income strategy is placed into different groups, obviously. And one of the groups is, if you're actually in our team, we have daily webinar trainings. So the first thing would be try to get the daily webinar trainings. If you miss the daily webinar trainings, there's some days you're going to see stuff that you've maybe seen before and so on and so forth. But I would say, as a general odds, I would say 80% of the stuff that you will get, 80% of the webinars you will go to, there will be stuff that you haven't seen and that you'll really need to know. So by not going all the time because you're going to see something you saw yesterday is kind of foolish, because you're going to lose out on a lot of strategies and a lot of things that you could be doing to improve your business. So try not to miss them. Try to be at the webinars. If you can't for a day or 2, that's fine, but really try and make an effort, like it's part of your business, yeah. And they are every day, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and also there's Tuesday and Thursday if you're in some of our advanced team trainings, okay? So try and get to those. The first passive income strategy is obviously the done for you content that we supply you with. And basically, if you go and take that content and put it in your blog and post it out there, people can find it for a long time to come. So people can come and see your blog post and do the call to action there, which can result in new subscribers, new friends, new social media friends. It can result in new leads or new sales in your business. So so the done for you content would be the first passive income strategy. The second one, which is very good, and I have a couple of people in my team who've had good success with this, basically using viral videos, okay? And that's when I say viral videos, I mean uploading viral videos to Facebook and YouTube, and basically putting a link back to their blog or their website or their capture page or whatever they're actually whatever they want people to find out more about, okay? So viral videos would be the second one. The next one would be to set up a list of messages autoresponder messages. Okay, so if you go and you set up an autoresponder message today, you can set up an autoresponder message for today, one for next week, one for the week after, and you could basically set your autoresponder up with messages for the next year. Yeah, and basically once you've done that, that's it. You don't have to do anything more. And every day, anyone who opts into your list is going to get your mail, your email, whether you do it daily, weekly, every 2 or 3 days. They're going to get that for as long as you have done the emails for. So that, once again, will be completely passive, and that could be making you money while you're on holiday, while you're sleeping, while you're doing different things. So that's another really good strategy to do. Okay, to set up autoresponder messages for your list. The other thing you can do, which is also a good passive income strategy, is if you set up a Facebook ad. So basically you can set up a Facebook ad, and after you've set it up, as long as it's working and it's converting well, and you're getting a good amount of opt-ins and responses for your ad campaign for the money, then you can just leave that running. So that could be running on autopilot for weeks or months, and you could be making income, generating new leads, making sales from your Facebook ads. Okay, so that's another passive income strategy. Banner advertising as well. You go and you find sites in your niche. So if your business is in the health niche, you would maybe go to health sites and go and ask the webmaster if they can place banners. You can place banners on their site for health products, or whatever product or service you're actually advertising. And then whenever people come to their site, they're going to see your banner, click on it, which will take them to your website or your product or your offer or your capture page. Okay, so that's another form of passive income strategy. Okay, you have to set all these up in the beginning, but once you set them up, they are passive after that, because you can do nothing and basically make money, which is pretty cool. The other one is YouTube ads. You can also do YouTube ads, so you could also have videos and basically set up paid ads so that the videos will show up when people type in certain keywords and so on. The other thing is media buys. So you can go and you can buy advertising on high traffic websites from different companies as well. Again, that's another passive income strategy. The other one, which I found is pretty good, I made a video on it somewhere. I think it's somewhere in my 101 blog and tips series. It's on email auto reply, and what it is, you basically set up a vacation autoresponder message on your email account, and whenever someone sends you an email, they automatically get an auto response. So in the auto response, you could send them to your social media pages to like you, to join you, to add you as a friend. You could send them to your capture page, you could send them to a website, you could send them to basically whatever you want to find out more about your business. It's up to yourself what you want to do, what way you want to approach it, depending on what your business is and who you're approaching. The other thing you can do as a passive income strategy is just what I'm doing right here now. You can sit down, make a video about something, and give people some information, put some content out, something you found out that you didn't know, what you found useful, and just tell it to your friends and followers and upload it to YouTube or Vimeo or your own hosting. And that is some passive income strategies that you can do. And I mean, I recommend do at least one of these every day. Yeah, at least one of these lists every day. Okay, so if you want to know what they are, again, just go back, just reverse this video and go back through the list and write them down, and then take one or two of these things every day that you're going to do from this list, and just do them. If you can do more and you feel like doing more, then do more. That's going to be better. You're going to have better results for your business. But don't go and do 6 or 7 things and mash your brain up and then not do anything again for the next 6 months, because that isn't going to help you. Not going to help your income. It's not going to help your business, and it's not going to move you anywhere forward. Okay. The second is basically active income strategies. Okay, the second list. And again, I would take one or two of these things every day and out of this list and do them as well. Okay, so the first one is you can post on Facebook groups. So you can find Facebook groups similar to your interest or business, and you can basically post on them. You know, so if your business is about, you know, selling a pet food, you could go and find animal groups, animal lovers groups, or people who like dogs or people who like cats, and then you could go and post stuff about your, you know, your top dog food or top cat food, or you know, how you're giving a special offer this week for anybody who puts in this coupon code or whatever. So you can go then promote your, you know, your product to those people. Obviously, if it's going to be a physical product, you'll probably want a local group of people, because if they're going to be coming to your store or something, you know, you'll want it to be local. But if it's a digital product or a how-to product, and it's just digitally delivered over the internet, there's no reason why you can't advertise to, you know, the whole world, or you can't advertise to at least all the people who speak English, you know. So so obviously, you know, look for relevant groups for what you're actually selling. You know, if you're doing an event, if you're doing an event in London, you'll want to find groups that are based in London, people who are in London, you know, and advertise to them. There's no point in advertising your London event, though you might get some people, but you know, there's no point in advertising your London event in Sydney. You know, yeah, you maybe get some people, but you're not going to get the same amount of people as if you advertise an event in London to people from London. So what else? You can also comment and join forums. Okay, so whatever your niche is, go to Google, type in your niche, and then look for forums where people are talking about that subject. So if it's internet marketing, you just type in internet marketing forums, and then look and see which forums come up, join them, and then go in and chat in the forums, you know, answer people's questions, help people who are having a problem. And with whatever your business is, helping people with a problem is the best way to get people to come looking towards you as the expert. Yeah, so you know, give the people as much help as you possibly can with whatever it is, and then they'll come back and ask you more questions, and quite likely they'll want to join you in your business or whatever you're actually doing as well. As well, when you do the forum post, what you'll do is you'll be asked to set up what do you call it, an email signature. So set up a signature that goes to your blog or your website, or more information about you, where they can go and join you in your business or find out more about your business. But whenever you're posting in the forum, make sure you don't post links. Your signature is going to be your link, so you don't need to post links. All you do is you just go and you give information and just chat to people and stuff, and people will see your signature and people will go and click on it, and that will get you traffic and, you know, people to your site. So the other thing you can do also is you can also post your stuff in LinkedIn groups. So you can go and join LinkedIn if you're not already, and post your stuff on LinkedIn groups. Find big groups that are relative to your product or service, and go and post content on them, and, you know, put a link to your stuff in as well every now and then. You don't have to put a link in every post, but every 2 or 3 posts, yeah, I would definitely recommend to put a link back to your site or back to your blog or something where they can go and find out more information, because they're not going to find you by magic. So that's it. The other one I would also recommend is you could also post on Twitter. So you can post your stuff on Twitter as well, and you could also post pictures on Pinterest. And I have a Pinterest training somewhere, so if you want to message me, if you want me to send you that video, it's a Pinterest training, just message me on Facebook. My Facebook username is facebook.com/sotiris35. That's facebook.com/SOTIRIS35, and add me as a friend and just message me if we're not already. But this is for my team anyway, so you'll have me on Facebook, I'm sure. Okay, so what else? Yeah, also you can optimize your blog posts. Okay, so you can go for your blog posts you've done in the past that you haven't keyword optimized, and you can go and you can put in keywords so that people can actually find them on Google. You can also use keyword tool to do that, to find out how many people are looking for the keyword every month. I've done a video not so long ago about that, so if you go through my 101 blogging tips video, you will see that, and there'll be a link also to the software I use to find the amount of people that are looking for stuff and find useful keywords. Also, you can optimize your YouTube videos. So go over YouTube videos you've done in the past and you maybe no keywords in, and actually optimize them. Yeah, so optimize them with keywords and put tags in them as well with the keyword. That can also help you, get a lot of extra business and a lot more eyes on your stuff. The other thing you can do is you can just do an email to your list. If you just basically email your list with your latest blog post, with your latest content, with your latest information, and of course leave a call to action for them to do, whatever you want it to be, whether you want to sell something, whether you want them to add you in a social media group, or whether you just want them to opt into your list. But they'll already be on your list, so unless it's a different list you want them on, you shouldn't really need to get them to opt in again. The other thing is Facebook chat. You can go and chat with people on Facebook and have a conversation, and if they're asking you questions and so on, then you can give them more information on what you know about and stuff like that. And again, that can lead to people buying off you or buying your products or services. Skype chat is sort of similar to the Facebook. You can chat with people on Skype about your business as well. The other thing is actually go in and check your email messages. Quite often people actually write personal email messages. Not that often now, because it's getting a bit crazy with all the automated stuff, but from time to time people do go and actually email you and send you a message, and if you actually read the message and it's a real message, reply to it, that can get you a lot of followers, just replying to messages, because most people just think they're talking to machines now, and they don't like that, and they're not going to have a conversation, and they're not going to buy sometimes off a machine. Sometimes they'll see it and they'll just buy it anyway, but sometimes they're going to look and see if it's a real person or not, and if they don't think it's a real person, they'll not do anything. You can also answer your LinkedIn messages. This is one I learned the other day. I went to one of my old LinkedIn accounts, and there was messages from like 3 or 4 months ago, personal messages, so I answered all those. So it's a good idea to do that as well. And as well as that, you can also send messages on LinkedIn to people too. So you could send interesting information or messages to people, and then strike up a conversation from that. So basically that's some of the active income strategies you can do, and like I said, if you do 1 or 2 of those a day, that will be a good start towards getting you more people for your for your business or your whatever you're doing to get more people. So that's really it for now. If you haven't already and you're not already on my team and you came across this video, you can just click the link below this video to find out more about me, or to go and join me on Facebook. Add me as a friend on Facebook and send me a message, and I will give you more information on anything that you want at all, on anything you want. So that's it for now. I'll talk to you again soon.